I'm JNEPS MMA. This is my recap and breakdown of UFC Vegas 95. What an epic card. That was such an amazing card, bro. Finishes left and right. That was so... Oh, my God. Oh, it's just what we needed, bro. It's just what we needed. One of the most boring fights on the year, honestly. I mean... It was a really boring card. There were some finishes. There were some good fights. But yeah, let's get right to it though. Let's not waste any time, folks. First fight on the card we have Stephanie Luciano versus Talita Alencar. Story of this fight was Stephanie Luciano was just too lengthy. Alencar could not do literally dippity-doo squat. I picked, sadly, Talita Alencar. In the first round, she was just swinging punches to see how far she can like get to this girl's chin. She could not do anything. She could not touch anything. She was not even going for takedowns like how she was in their first fight in the Contender Series. But Luciano was really using her length well. She was just using her kicks very well. She used her size in this fight. Like she just knew, she was literally smiling the entire fight because she knew I was gonna win. She was like, I'm gonna win this girl. This girl ain't got nothing on me in the striking department. She even landed like a spinning elbow to end the first round. In the second round, finally, Alencar went for a takedown, but Luciano just got back up, and she just kept stuffing her takedowns. She really just did. She really just showed her supreme striking. She put on a clinic out there. Alencar was just really short. She could not do anything at all. She was just a punching bag for Luciano. And Luciano even lands a flying knee and drops Alencar in the third round. And just continued their masterclass striking there, man. It was a good win for Stephanie Luciano. On to the next fight of this card. We have Youssef Zalal versus Jarno Errens. I picked Youssef Zalal. Youssef Zalal gets a takedown on Jarno Errens. Jarno Errens tries to get back up on his feet. Zalal backpacks him, gets the body hooks in, and he does it. He gets the hook. He gets the rear naked choke, and Errens has to tap. And it was a really good win for Youssef Zalal. Really quick and easy for him. He had a nice post fight interview, and yeah, man, I want to see this guy fight. He's really good, and he's really entertaining on the mic a little bit. Good win for Youssef Zalal. I picked Youssef Zalal to win. On to the next fight of the card. We have Jonathan Diniz versus Karl Williams. I picked Diniz to win this fight in the first round. Williams cracked Diniz. Diniz cracked Williams, and you can tell it hurt Williams a little more because he had a little stumble to it. And then he hits him with a really good one too. And you can tell Williams was kind of hurt in the first round. He goes for a takedown, but Diniz defends it pretty well. And he won that first round for sure. In the second round, Diniz did really good. He started mixing in the leg kicks. And he had the power shots. And he was basically leading the fight against Williams. But Williams did bust up Diniz's nose a bit. But Diniz definitely got that second round. He was already up 2-0 in the fight. In the third round, Diniz lands a nice kick and a right hook and wobbles Williams pretty hard. He landed a nice right hook and wobbled him. But Williams does a great job. Gets a takedown and stays on top the entire round, but it wasn't enough for Williams to get the win. Diniz gets the win, stays undefeated. Good job by Jonathan Diniz. On to the next fight on the card we have Karol Rosa, whatever you say your name is, versus Pannie Kianzad. I picked Rosa to win this fight. And this girl just left off on that battle she had with Irene Aldana. She literally just bloody Ted Bundy show from this. It was a bloody Ted Bundy show for her. Rosa was just messing this girl up with calf kicks, jabbing her up. Because Kianzad had nothing for her at all the entire fight. Kianzad was just literally her punching bag. Her bloody punching bag at this point. She literally had a little stumble at the end because of how many leg kicks Rosa had on her. In the second round, Rosa continued with their technical striking, landing elbows, leg kicks. Rosa even gave her a nasty cut over the hairline. Kianzad's leg was just really swollen. And in the third round, Rosa gets Kianzad in the clinch, and the entire time just knees and elbows. Nasty masterclass performance by Rosa. Just showing that she has levels to the striking. And it was a great win by Rosa. Great win. She needs definitely a better opponent. That was too easy for her. On to the next fight of this card. We have Charalampos Grigoriou versus Thoshiomi Kazama. I picked Grigoriou to win this fight because Kazama's chin, the last two fights weren't good. Well, he didn't need his chin for this one. In the first round, Kazama immediately, right when the bell rung, goes for a takedown. He's like, I'm not trying to get knocked out. And he gets on the back of Grigoriou and they get in the clinch. And he landed an illegal knee, but sooner or later it won't be an illegal knee in around October. But whatever, he still gets the takedown. He gets his back. And he had a total of 4 minutes of control time. And he definitely won that round. Kazama definitely won that first round. In the second round, I don't know what Grigoriou's game plan was. I'm going to be honest with you here. This man comes in crazy with a flying knee, misses. He goes for a bit of flurry of punches. But he lands a left. Knocks down Kazama. And then he started landing elbows, but then he put himself in a position for an arm triangle, and he's obviously doesn't have fight IQ. Not Corey Sandhagen. Not smart like that. And Kazama catches him in the arm triangle and subs him. It was a great win fight by Kazama. Very opportunistic win. He really needed that win. I'm pretty sure he was going to get cut if he got knocked out again, and he almost did. But, good win by Kazama. Grigoriou, you might be cut. I don't know. You sucked. Completely sucked in this fight. On to the next fight of the card. We have main card. We start off with Yana Santos versus Chelsea Chandler. I picked Chelsea Chandler. This girl missed weight by 6 pounds, and Yana Santos was not having that shit. She was pissed off, and it showed in this fight. She went after this girl and said, if you ain't gonna make weight, there's levels to this shit, baby girl. In the first round, this girl was using her kicks, landing head kicks. She was just kicking the living crap out of Chelsea Chandler. Spinning leg kick to end the round. Bro, she was just kicking living shit out of Chelsea Chandler. And Chelsea Chandler had nothing for her in that first round. In the second round, Yana Santos knocks down Chandler. And just overall, going after her with aggression. She was just mad. You don't miss weight like that. And stuffing all of Chandler's takedowns. Chandler did, had some bright moments in this fight. But it was all Yana Santos. A great win by Yana Santos, man. She was just killing this bitch. On to the next fight of the card. We have Christian Gutierrez versus Quang. Now, in my prediction video, I did it a little bit early. They made this fight literally the next day. I was not going to upload a new one. Sorry. I would have picked Christian Gutierrez anyways because of the UFC experience. Quang Lee coming in on short notice. You know, guys on short notice are not gonna get the win like that. Lee does get a takedown in the first round after catching Gutierrez's kicks, but Gutierrez gets back up and just lands some good kicks. And the story of this fight was just Gutierrez landing leg kicks and just being first to Quang Lee, I guess, because in the second round, Quang Lee tries to go for a takedown, and Gutierrez was there, like, grabbing the cage, but, like, not grabbing the cage, having, like, his fingers there, and I'm just like, what do you, like, they gonna take a point off? But they didn't. Eventually, he gets his back, takes him down. Gutierrez tries to get back up, but loses position. Quang Lee gets on top. Gutierrez did have a shot of getting a bottom arm triangle, but he was just too slow in the transitions, and he's not a grappler, bro. He's just not even an exciting striker anymore, let's be honest. His run of just knocking people out, that was just, I don't know. And obviously, I'm pretty sure Quang Lee's game plan into this fight was trying to take him down, man. You saw Song Yadong do it. You could do it yourself. And in the second round, he stayed on top. And it was a really close fight. But in the third round, Gutierrez just losing his leg kicks. And the takedown defense came to effect. He landed a nice right hand. And he was just having more output than Lee. You can tell Lee was kind of tired. Didn't know, how to go after Gutierrez. And Gutierrez won this fight. Great win by Gutierrez, man. Wasn't a great win. Let me not say that shit all the time. Just a nice one, whatever. On to the next fight of the card. We have Danny Barlow versus Nikolay Veretennikov. I don't know how to say his man's name still. I picked Danny Barlow. He won this fight, but Jesus, what a boring ass fight, bro. What a boring ass fight. Like, there was a point of time I wasn't even watching the fight. I was watching, like, MMA Guru stream. And, brother. First of all, Danny Barlow misses weight. He has his, I don't know who his barber is, bro, but you better go fight your barber next, because that rat tail that he gave you on the back of your head, that's not it, bro. I know you're from Memphis, but that shit ain't it. That shit ain't it, man. I'm sorry, that shit sucks. In the first round, nothing happened. Nothing happened. These guys were just there, chucking punches at each other that did not even land. If they landed, it was just like a little grim. Danny Barlow at the end did try to go for a takedown, but Nikolay stuffed that crap. In the second round, at that point, no, there was nothing. It was just a boring ass fight. Barlow was just like putting no output, no punching with aggression or conviction. This man was just there. He tried to go for a takedown. He got kneed in the groin, whatever. There was just a lot of, like, pauses in the second round because of, like, illegal shit. And they made the fight really, like, it lost its tempo and there was nothing going on at the same time, so it was just shit. In the third round, Barlow still did not throw a single punch with conviction. This man was just there, just chucking shit up. Nikolay kind of landed a nice left hand. This is probably the worst fight of the year. But Barlow at the end just had more output, I guess. And he stays undefeated. I don't know. That was just a really bad fight. On to the co-main. I'm not going to waste my time on that fight right there. That was just bad. On to the co-main. This fight was a little bit interesting, though. Not going to lie to you. Chepe Mariscal versus Damian Jackson. Damian Jackson got that hair transplant. looking like a new Fall Out Boy member. Is there more than a market for you? That motherfucker. Well, let's just say came in with a hair transplant, lost a little bit of hair in this fight too. A lot of grappling exchanges. I know some hair particles fell off your head, boy. I picked Chepe Mariscal to win this fight. And he was... Obviously, the story of this fight was Chepe's stamina and just putting on a crazy pace for Damon Jackson. Like, he knows that Damon Jackson's stamina is just crap. Chepe goes for a takedown, but Jackson gets back up. They land a couple nice strikes in the clinch, but they break off, and Chepe gets his man's back. And on the ground, he lands a couple shots, most of them to the kind of the back of the head, but when you have your opponent just there using the back of his head as a defensive maneuver, what can you do? In the second round, they get in the clinch. Chepe takes him down again. And they were like in this weird position where it was just Damon Jackson's head and Mariscal's fist, and he was just basically punching him in the back of the head and wherever he could. And just seeing the shit out of Damon Jackson, where Damon Jackson was just too tired to even get up or too tired to do anything. The man was completely gassed out after the first round. And at that point, he was probably like, shit, I'm gonna lose some of my hair. And didn't give a fuck. In the third round, Chepe and Jackson were in the clinch. Chepe takes him down. Chepe tries to get his back, but he gets reversed. Jackson was on top. Goes to get his back. Loses position. Chepe gets on top again. And he gets on Jackson's back. And Jackson just looks gassed out. And Chepe just punches his way to victory. And obviously, it was a fun fight to see. It was a lot of like more action compared to the Barlow and Nikolay one. Great win by Chepe. It was a Chepe fight. That's how he really wins his fights. Just crazy stamina, crazy pace. And it was a good win for him. On to the main event. I'm so happy I actually picked this one right. When a lot of guys were saying Marcin Tybura was gonna win. I picked Spivac to win this fight. In my prediction video, I said Spivac is just a more improved fighter. He's younger. I know that his ground game's not really his, cup of tea, but hey, man, he showed that he's improved, and it was really good. In the first round, Spivac goes for a takedown, which I was kind of like surprised. I was like, what are you doing? You're supposed to like strike with this guy. Whatever. He gets his back. He gets some Marcin Tybura's back. He gets reversed. And whatever. Marcin Tybura's on top position. And I guess in Marcin Tybura's head, he's just kind of like, he's not really dangerous on the bottom. Like, I could probably stay on top in the entire round and win this first round. It's 5 rounds. I can try and gas him out and win a decision victory. But surprisingly, Sergey Spivac transitions that shit to an armbar from the bottom, and Marcin Tybura had to verbally tap because he was not going to get out of it, and his arm was probably going to break, and it was a really surprising and improved win by Spivac. It was a good win. He actually came into that fight with an injury, and it was a really good win for Spivac. Marcin Tybura, I don't know. I don't know what happened to him in this fight. I just thought at that moment, he just thought, hey, I'm gonna win this first round being on top, but Spivac really surprised him there, caught him off guard. I think Marcin Tybura's next guy he's got to win is Shamil the Blob Glaziev. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to make a video right now, actually, of Lucas Tracy's retirement, man. Lucas Tracy's done with YouTube. I'm going to make a video about that. That's a video for itself. And Sergey Spivac, he says he just wants somebody on top of him in the rankings. I don't know who to give him. But good win by Spivac. And yeah, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Gonna be in a couple minutes. Make that Tracy video right now. I'm J Naps MMA, and I'm out.